Hello there, good afternoon. How's everybody today? Thanks so much for tuning in and joining me on Rumble. Once again, we're going to be playing Wizardry 8, but there's a caveat to that today. It is possible that this may be the finale of the Wizardry 8 Streamathon. We are very, 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 very close to the end. It just kind of depends on how much progress we can make and what I can figure out tonight. But I'm willing to go on record and say this. If this is not the final stream for this specific game, then tomorrow will be. That I'm willing to go on record with that. Last night we turned in some quests. We'll turn in a quest at the with the Terang, and was given a task to go to the Umpani, where there is a double agent, so to speak. I kind of did a cursory look and didn't find one. Didn't find the guy that I'm sent to find. But then after I got off stream last night, something occurred to me. There's still some Umpani-ish quest that I haven't turned in yet. Maybe. We found those IUF dog tags at the bottom of the ocean a while back. And while I haven't been tasked with finding those, it seems like something that the general might want. So I may go ahead and try to give them to him and see if that triggers something. If not, if I can't, I'm not going to go around and talk to every Umpani and say this code phrase that the Terang want me to do. So I don't know. If I can't find the guy, I'll kind of move on. There's still one area that I don't think we've explored out in the Northern Wilderness, and I want to go there. And then there's a whole manner of this Terang quest that's not in the journal, finding this Drazik, this missing Terang. So we'll see how that goes. Let me go ahead and we will kill this music. We're going to get the game up on the screen, and we're going to pick right up where we left off yesterday. All right, there we are. So yesterday, when we quit, I was at the Umpani base camp here. And so there's a number of Umpani, and I've mentioned this code phrase to a few of them, and most of them don't react in any way. Going back here. I said something to the officer there. I said something to the bartender. I said something to Sax. The code phrase that I need to say is, Destiny arrives tonight. And that should identify me to the trader that I'm also working with the Terang.
Back so soon?
This guy's just got a bit of an attitude. I think I talked to him last night.
And today begins the fight. Now keep it down.
Oh, okay. Now last night I want to say he didn't say that.
You understand? Who sent you?
All right, but well, I don't know. Maybe I didn't type it right. Destiny arrives tonight.
Yes, and I'm certain they mentioned our agreement. That little matter of payment, right?
Did he? I don't remember.
I see. Don't let the door hit you.
Okay, so I could have sworn I tried this last night. Let me see if I can scroll up and... Because Accessing Destiny. Ah, look, I didn't. I left off the S. Okay. So let me see. I don't remember him saying anything about payment, but we'll try it.
Back so soon.
I left off the S.
Who tells you so? Yes, and I'm certain... Yes, the Trang agreed to pay me for my services. Okay, here's the pass. This will get you inside to headquarters. Get up to the top level, and when you reach the ship, sever the latch cord. Don't forget that. You'll need this too. Transfer to base. It's the control code. Just let me know if you need more background.
Interesting.
Here's the situation. About, 5 years ago, right after General Yamo was killed, the Umpani appointed a successor, General Ymir. Now, that's natural enough. He's top-notch, and I won't fault his skills, but in the last 2 years, he's turned the IUF into a mockery. We've lost our edge, our drive, our power. The IUF is sold out to itself, and I will not stand for it, or for Ymir. I'll do what I have to make sure the original goals of the IUF are achieved, even if that means I have to work with the Trang. It's the price I'm willing to pay.
Okay.
He's inside somewhere with his... Don't let the door in.
So here's the question. Like, can I turn this guy in? Like, what am I supposed to do? I actually have a portal set right in front of you, Mayor, but get to the top level, reach ship, and sever the latch cord. Code. Transfer to base. I feel like if I do this, though, like, I'm gonna be... That's it for the Umpani. If I do that, then I've got to go all in with the Trang is what I'm worried about.
Soldiers. Time's a waste.
Oops.
I'd like to see a little.
Alright, so anyways, let me give him these dog tags. I just want to see what happens. Maybe I'll try to give him that pass too. We'll see. Alright, so these are going to be down here somewhere. And I could be way off about giving him these dog tags. That might not be at all what we're supposed to do with these. But it seems like, you know, he seems like the guy to give them to. I think they're down towards the bottom. There they are.
Sad story. I hope we get to the bottom of it. Sergeant Glumph was heading the campaign.
So that's it. Okay.
Sure. I've always wanted another one of these.
Did he take it?
I'll say a prayer for it.
He actually took it from me?
Goodbye.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to reload because I don't want to give that up. I want to see... you know, how far I can take this. So let me go get this back.
Back so soon? Now keep it. Yes. Yes. The. Okay. Don't let the.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, so I'm going to try to use this pass. I want to see if I put this in at the elevator, does it take me somewhere new? Like, what's going on with that?
Access verified.
Alright, so this is just the normal spot. Alright, so let me do this. Because I think maybe that's a special elevator? In here with the general. Is there another lift maybe? Let's see, where am I at? What's this? Well, that's the Humpawhammer. Down there, perhaps? So I'm going to explore just a bit. I'm going to see if I can find whatever lift I'm supposed to use this pass at. And if I can't find it, then I'm going to do a little teleporting around. I'm going to go back to the terrain base so I can teleport back close to the Rapax Rift so that I can get back to the Northern Wilderness, because there is a spot there that I haven't explored yet.
RFS 81, combat mode.
Yes.
It will be done.
Get to the bottom of it. Oops.
Yes.
Let me look at something too while I'm thinking about it. Infiltrate and destroy the Umpani. So this is for sure the last quest in the terrain line, I'm sure. Find the terrain transporter, disable, destroy ship. So I feel like I've hit the final quests for each faction. And I really don't know that I want to proceed too far with either one,
Short and sweet as a summer rain.
because if I go too far with either one, that's going to block out the other one. And I really think there's a way to mend this relationship and get these two to work together. But I can't at all recall what that might be. To training. What's this? Looks like I haven't been very far over here, maybe. Operations. Okay, could be operations elevator or something. Let's see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. Okay. Not the way I meant to go. What's this?
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like
So I think this is the elevator I've never used. This will probably take me to the top.
Please present security.
So I'm going to give it my regular badge and just see what happens.
Access verified.
Well, it's going to... Oh, it takes me down. Okay. It took me down. So what happens if I give it the fake badge?
Access verified.
Nothing. Okay. Alright, so because I feel like I've hit the end of both quests, I don't want to push myself past the point of no return with either faction. So
present.
let me go check out that area in the northern wilderness, I think it is. And the way I'm going to get there is I'm just going to step outside of town, go into the Terang safe house, teleport to the Terang base, switch the teleporter to the entrance to Rapak's Rift, turn around and go to the northern wilderness. It'll be a lot faster than any other method. If I were to go back to the Rapak's castle there and try to walk my way down, it would take forever. There'd be fight after fight. I'm trying to avoid that, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. Where are we? Looks like we might have a straight shot.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us.
Alright, this is the entrance to Rapak's Rift. But we're going to go south to the mountain wilderness. Alright, where am I at here? Alright, so maybe this is not what I'm thinking. Let's see. I thought there was... I keep saying northern wilderness. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is over here, the northern wilderness. This is the mountain wilderness. Okay. I knew there was one wilderness area I had not fully explored. What's in here? The Southern Wilds. Let me just poke through here and just see. I don't remember this shaft. Southeast Wilderness? Yeah, I've not been over here. Right? There's a path here. It doesn't look like I've... Let me just check. Let me scope this out. I get all the wildernesses confused. Maybe this was this it? I'm pretty sure that's a solid wall. This is the only path looks like I have not explored. I knew there was one. There was like a small little narrow channel that I didn't go through, and that could be this right here. I got a little ways to go to get there, though. The only other thing to do, besides whatever I'm going to do with these Umpani and Train quests, is the only other potential thing to do are the two remaining retro dungeons. I did the one, and there's the other. Now, these have no basis on the story whatsoever. These are just little Easter egg dungeons. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm thinking about skipping them because I did the one, so you guys could see what that looks like. The other two look just like it. It's just a very drab dungeon. It's nothing but a little throwback. And to be honest, I don't remember how to trigger them. It's the same thing. You find the runes and you click all the glyphs and light them all up, and then you use an item on a wall or a post, and that opens up the dungeon, you know. But I just don't know that. I'd have to look it up.
RFS 81 detects high-level hostile presence that prohibits my entrance to location.
Rapak's away camp.
Guys, I have some things to do, and it's best I do them alone. Don't worry about me. I can handle myself. I'll see you soon.
I remember this. This is why we did not proceed through here, because our NPCs didn't want to go. So I've not been here. Okay, so yeah, this... Oh. Snap. Okay, so... Okay. So this is a whole thing I forgot existed.
Welcome, Brother Templar.
I thought we were done with the Rapaks, but there's more Rapak story here. Rapak's Templars. Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay. What do we got going on here?
It has a booby trap.
I wonder what they think if I... Let me back up. Let me just save real quick. Because if I pick this lock and it makes them go hostile, we don't want that.
Ready and willing.
Rapak's away camp. So if you remember, when we were in the Rapak's castle, there was all this talk about the king and the queen, and we know that Alcedexus kind of took over. I wonder, is this like the... Like, are these the original, like Rapaks, like the ones that escaped? Are these the good guys? Nothing we really need in here. Rapak's away camp. Okay, how big is this? Got another chest here.
There is a trap.
curse. You know, I feel like it's no coincidence that both of my NPCs left. This missing terrain and this missing Umpani. Could they be here? And could they have to join the party? I think I'm on to... I think I have an idea how this alliance thing is going to happen.
You again? How dare you interrupt me? Can't you see that I'm still busy? I thought you were supposed to be questioning the prisoners. I need that information for our invasion. Oh, never mind. My father can inform me when we get to Ascension Peak.
Who's this guy?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an army to command.
I'm afraid I don't recognize this guy. Oh, this was the guy who was in the concubine room. Is that the prince? Prisoners to interrogate. I think we're on to something here.
A deadly mechanism. We must disarm it.
So some things are clearing up here. Some things are clearing up.
We are blessed.
What spellbook was that, I wonder?
Present?
Book of Death. Instant death. We did not learn that spell.
Great!
We have it now. Robes of Enchantment. +6. +8. Robes of Enchantment. What's she wearing? +4. +1. No, she can't wear it. Okay. Let's see. Is this... oh, we got another chest.
It's trapped.
Ready and willing.
Rapak's King.
Trapped.
And he doesn't care. I'm just going through his chest, huh? Vorpal Blade. Oh, nice. Alright, let's see what he's got to say.
Good. You're finally here. I sent a messenger to the castle once I learned you were becoming Templars. Word is, you have quite the knack for interrogation. All reports indicate you've been asking questions since you've arrived on Dominus. Time we put those skills to proper use.
Okay. Stockade key.
Prisoners are in cages on the rise just near here. They won't talk to anybody, not even to each other. A Trang and
This
an
is it.
Umpani, you see. Not the best of friends. Find out what they're here for, and find out what they heard of the Alliance. I do not want details leaking back to their leaders.
This is the answer. This is how we get the Umpani and the Trang together.
Goodbye.
I'd say the Rapaks got the king they deserve, and I don't mean that as a compliment.
This is the answer. Alright. Alright, let's save. This is good stuff, and this is why I've got 2 holes in the party makeup. Because these guys, I'm going to spring them loose, and they're going to join us. That's the plan. that's the plan. He said they were on the incline, right? On the rise? That's this way? So what? Do we free these guys, then go back and talk to the big fellas at the respective camps? How do we get in here? Alright, where do we use it? Alright, let me through here. Alright, what's the gimmick? How do we get the gate to open? I don't see what we got to do here. Am I missing something? I mean, this is definitely it. I see two friendly faces in here. These guys won't speak to me.
Very well.
You have summoned me?
Maybe I'm not in the right spot. I'm pretty sure this is it. Where does this line go? Zip line. Do I have to climb this and like, do I have to zip over? Did that open the door? Maybe. Yep. That rope opened the door. Okay.
Who is that? Who is that?
Came up empty.
And there they are.
Very well.
Now, why is this key giving me such trouble? There we go. So who do we want to talk to first?
Nothing found.
All right, why will they not? Why? Okay, that doesn't make sense. So do I have to talk to this guy and get a guard key? I don't understand. open the stockade door, but each cell is locked. That's Drazik. And that's Roden Lawars from the first game. Alright, I am so at a loss. What's this? Rat key? Like, okay, why can I not open this, and why can I not talk to the prisoners? Interrogate Umpani and Terang prisoner. So what do I have to do to make this happen? What's the trick here?
It will be done.
Ready and willing.
Locked.
Ah, well, okay. This works, I guess. Right.
Ready. Ready and willing.
Well, well, well. Look who it is. I remember you. Left me for dead in New City. Fortunately for me, someone came along to save me. I swore right then that I'd pay you back, and sweet justice, I'd like to. But you get us out of here, save my life, and we'll consider it even.
So...
And that's a very generous offer, considering what I'd planned to do to you. Now, here's the situation. When I left base camp, I was on my way to steal Trang technology, but the Rat Packs got me instead. A day later, they captured Drazik. Before I could kill him like I wanted to, something big happened. The Dark Savant himself showed up to talk to the Rat Packs king. He hired the Rat Packs to destroy everything on Dominus. There's no one who can stop them unless the Umpani and Trang team up. But Drazik and I need to get to our leaders before the Savant strikes. Then we really have a chance. Boss, this might be the greatest moment in our history. But it's not gonna happen unless you get us out of here now.
So that first sentence, or that first paragraph he spoke...
This alliance cannot succeed. The Dark Savant is too wicked, and the Rat Packs are too foolish. And yet, we must be very careful. A fire can do great damage before it burns itself out.
It seems that the forces of evil are allied against us.
That first paragraph was specific to people who imported their game from Wizardry 7, because we meet him in the last game. So let's see what he's got to say.
I don't have time to talk about my... Being locked up has taught me some things. Like you never know who you can trust and who your friends are. Drazik, he's been true blue to the end.
Okay.
Those flippin' hornheads! Sweet justice! Now that they're working with the Dark Savant, there's no telling what they'll do or what we're in for. That's why we have to get peace between the Umpani and the Trang. Without it, we're doomed. I wish I had my gun. Now he's given the Rat Packs access to his weapons, his troopers, everything.
I see.
He's just using the Rat Packs to get what he wants. But Drazik and I have a plan to stop him. Don't worry about him. Just get us there and let...
Okay. What's the plan?
Our plan? It's not safe to discuss it here, or anywhere. When we reach our leaders, I'll discuss it then.
Alright, so I'm going to recruit this guy.
I'm ready to go. But there's one thing we need to take care of first, boss. And that's the Rapax King and Prince. If we don't take them out, they'll come looking for us. And that could destroy our mission. Let's go find them. I got some brain surgery to perform.
Okay, here we go.
All
Here we
right,
go.
boss.
Although it is pleasant to advance, true happiness comes only through meditation.
Alright, let's get this, earlier, how did we do this earlier?
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us.
Why won't it let me click on this lock? What's the trick? There we are.
Locked.
Ready. Ready and willing.
Careful, you little fools. Did the Rapax follow you here? You have served the Empire well. Now comes your greatest test. You must listen to me closely. I was brought here by the Rapax, a prisoner, the great Drassic Trang, and who should be in the next cage, but the scourge of all worlds, an Umpani. I planned to kill him that night. Then someone even more sinister appeared, the Dark Savant himself. He and the Rapax King planned to destroy all life on Dominus. It was then that I realized the Umpani and Trang together could do what we failed to do apart. We must unite to destroy them, get us out of these cages, and to our leaders before the Savant strikes.
More bad news for us and everyone else on the planet.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, peace between the Trang and the Umpani rests upon your very shoulders.
Alright, so what do we got? Musket, sword, steel helm. What's he? He's a lord, and he's a ninja. Shock rod. Alright, so these guys are ready to rock and roll. This is going to get hairy. They want me to kill the king. That's not going to be an easy journey. And I feel like as soon as I go down, there's going to be a fight. These guards are going to fight. Yep. Here we go. So let's I have no skills up or anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our stuff together here. Enchanted blade up.
Very well.
Armor plate up.
Very well.
We're going to try a frigid fiddle on these Templars here. Let's rock and roll. These guys not going to attack? Yeah, here we go. Here they come. Here they come.
Our foe lurks beyond.
So we have to fight our way out of here. Like, I really wanted to just portal back to Mount Gigas, but he said we've got to kill the king. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, come on, guys.
Not in the best of health here, boss.
Yeah, I'm working on it. And we've got a dead one. Did I save right before load? Yeah, I did. Let me reload this and let's rest and get our buffs up. Oh.
Spotted our beast. They threaten us.
Man, come on, guys. You know, I can't fight up here because there's... Alright.
You have summoned me?
At least I'll get all my stuff up and running.
Ready.
Alright, so this is it.
Spotted a wild one.
Everybody's hostile now. The whole camp's hostile. Naturally. Alright, let's do it.
Very well.
If they let me move, I'll get over here to where I can fight these guys.
Like the jackal, the enemy slinks upon us.
Alright, here we go. Actually, I want to try to go around so I don't get sandwiched in. Golly.
I must have my wounds treated.
Yeah, if I can survive a round, we'll do that. Which we're not going to survive a round, are we? We're not going to. He's going to die.
Very well.
Very well.
Check.
Golly! Can't even get through one round of combat. Wonder what would happen if I did just teleport out. I'm tempted.
You have summoned me?
Present.
Ready.
Look, a creature.
Alright, so I'm going to save. I just want to see. I just want to see what will happen if we do this. So here we are. Was it that easy?
Soldiers, Rodan. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you. What the hell? I thought they were joking when they said you had a Trang with you. Soldier, you are about 1 inch from a court-martial.
Just wait a minute, General. I know this seems out of order, but hear us out. I've been a prisoner of the Rat Packs, and Drazik was with me the whole time. Of course, I planned to kill him, but then I overheard the Rat Pack's king. It It seems the Rapax and the Dark Savant have joined forces. They plan to destroy us all, Umpani and Trang alike. You know as well as I do, General, that they have the power to do it, unless we unite against them. Drazik believes he can talk to Zed and get him to see things our way. Together, we can destroy him, General. We know how to do it.
You can't expect me to believe this. It must be some kind of Trang trick. I don't know how you got Rodan involved, but I won't stand for it.
You foolish General. Why do you think I came to your camp alone and unarmed? If the Trang were planning an invasion, I can assure you this is not as it would be. We tell you the truth. Either we unite and fight the Dark Savant, or we will surely be destroyed.
And we know how to defeat the Savant, General. As you know, the IUF has developed a gun that can penetrate the Black Ship's shields. Last I knew, though, we were completely unable to track the Savant's ship. Has this changed, General?
No, it hasn't. What am I saying? Rodan, that is classified information. Now
Well, the Trang can track his ship, General. Together we can do it. You've got to listen to us.
Give us your word, please.
This offer is an interesting one. And I will accept. Should the Trang also accept. This war between us goes back a long, long way. Yamo, rest his soul, said that alliances are made in years, enemies in minutes. Perhaps it is time to change that. I am skeptical, but I am willing to try.
Okay. So...
Thank you, General. You won't regret this.
I certainly hope not, Rodan. It's up to you, Drazik, to see that your leader accepts. I'll send these soldiers with you as protection. When the alliance is accepted, if it is accepted, return to me. You be on your way. I have a lot of thinking to do.
So, maybe it really was as easy.
At last! Yes, Drazik, we made it! These soldiers got us through.
Rodan, lead the way.
Maybe it was as easy as using the portal. Maybe the devs didn't expect that. I can't help but think they did. So I'm not going to put this on my primary save. We're going to do the second save on this, just in case we do have to kill the king, because I can totally see a scenario where we get to Ascension Peak or whatever, the king's there, and then it all goes to crap. So let's return to this portal. Go back to Arnica. Go right back to the Trang safe house. Warp back to the Trang. Try to get this alliance going.
What are we doing here? You are just passing through, right? We best be careful, boss. The Dark Savant has been seen around here.
Rodan, this Dark Savant has targeted Arnica for destruction. The Rapax have aligned with him. When the Higardi are dead, the Dark Savant gains ascension.
Follow me to victory!
Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these raiders. Oh, I see. They're coming at us from all angles here. Fantastic. I'm worried about these. Then we'll get out of town.
Very well.
Oh no, these are the good guys over here. Okay. So of all the times I've played this game, I've never made this alliance. I've always sided with the Terang and always sided with the Umpani and just blown the Terang ship out of the sky. So this is cool to see it play out like this. Ooh, this is going to be cool.
Spotted our beast.
All right. So the way to go is right here. I can't get through this because it's blocked off all the time. Even though that's really where I want to go. So I'm going to let these guys past.
Bluff. Beautiful. Lead the way, Drazik.
Let us get to Sant at once. He must be told of peace before it is too late.
Trying to remember the way in off the top of my head. We had this problem last night, trying to remember how to get to the right spot. Went around the... Oh no, this is just the other side, right? Where are we at? No, here we are. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Right here.
This battle will be as short and sweet.
With pleasure.
I nuke these guys.
Very well.
Go in from here, if I'm not mistaken. This side is Zant. There he is. Let's see what happens.
Wait. What is this you bring before me? An Umpani? I did not instruct you to bring me a prisoner.
Zant, you must.
Drazik, what is the meaning of this? I demand an explanation now.
And that is what we have come to provide. Many days ago, you sent me to the Umpani camp with a mission to find a traitor among them, and that I did. But on my return, I was captured by the Rapax and was not able to escape.
Drazik, I should have you killed for your disloyalty. Guards, I order you.
Sand, you must listen, or you shall die too. You talk of killing the Dark Savant, yet you are uninterested in what I have to say, and it is about that very being.
You have exactly 1 minute.
1 minute, then you should listen for the same. When the Rapax caged me, they put me in a cell next to an Umpani. I planned to kill him. That night, as I lay awake, waiting for the Umpani to fall asleep, I overheard a Rapax talking and saw a cloaked figure in its midst. It was the Dark Savant. I listened and heard something most frightening. The Dark Savant and the Rapax have aligned to destroy us both. And you know as well as I, Sand, that they could do precisely that unless we join together.
Join together? The Great Trang Empire needs nothing from the Umpani. They claim we are their enemy, but there is a fine line between defense and aggression. And we have never crossed it. I would never consider such a thing.
Perhaps you will. The Umpani General has already agreed.
Already agreed? I don't believe it. Prove this to me.
And how are we supposed to do that? Prove this to me.
The Umpani General, yes.
Prove this to me. Did he give us something? Yeah, the Ymir Alliance. Okay, here we go, here we go.
Let me read this. It appears you are telling the truth, Umpani. Your leader has agreed. And what he says here is most interesting and true. This war has gone on too long between us, each thinking the other is the aggressor, defending always until each breaks and each dies. I am willing to let something new here begin, something I thought I should never see. The Umpani and Trang working together to destroy our true and mutual enemy. You may then have this, but guard it with your lives.
The Trang tracking device.
And to this alliance, yes. Tell your leader that the Trang agree. When you have destroyed the Dark Savant, I shall meet you at Ascension Peak.
Wow, okay.
I will await your return.
Experience is the best teacher.
We're leveling up like left and right. I don't even know what to dump it into at this point. Alright, so now we're going to warp right back to the general under second save, just in case.
Present.
Ready.
Return to portal.
Soldiers, did you get it? Did the Trang agree?
Yes, we got it all right, General.
I don't believe it. He agreed. Well, miracles never cease. Just give me a second to read this thing. Says he's given you the tracking device we'll need and that we've got their full support. I can hardly believe my eyes. All right. Our guns are at the top of Mount Gygus, and you'll need a pass to get to them. If it goes well, we'll rendezvous at Ascension Peak. Good luck, soldiers. The future depends on you. And you better not disappoint me, Rodan.
We won't, General.
I'll say a prayer.
Good. Without peace, nothing can be accomplished.
Alright, so how do we get to the top? That's the question.
Great God, Urena smiles on Rodan.
I gain in strength.
Okay. Draken breath, huh? Alright, so where's this gun? Use cannons at Gigas top.
Soldiers! Soldiers? In case you were confused, let me give you some help.
Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get to the top of Mount Gigas. That I'm not sure of. Alright. So I'm actually going to look that up so I don't waste a lot of time. Let's see. Let's see. Ascend the flight deck. Let's see. So it looks like maybe here. Let's see. We'll try that. We're going to go this way. I could be wrong. It just says Mount Gigas Peak. Which may or may not be the right place. Yeah, this is the room I could never get
Access to upper level.
in. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Okay, cool deal, cool deal. All right, so let's use the real pass instead of the fake
Clearance. Access.
one. Wow, okay, so this is a whole new area here.
Access to upper level. Verifying clear.
Wow, what a interesting looking area. I have never been here in all the times I've played the game. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I have been here before, because this is where you go to shoot down the terrain ship, too. Okay. Alright, so let's see.
Orbital coordinates received. Tracking. Target locked on. Begin firing sequence. 3, 2, 1. Firing. Target. Black ship. Destroyed. Verified.
Okay.
We have done well, but we are not finished. If the Savant is still alive, he is as great a threat as ever.
This won't solve all our problems, but it's a good start. Now, where is the Dark Savant, I wonder?
I'm sure he's at Ascension Peak, right? Because that's where everybody's going to go.
To be recognized.
I have no doubt. So I report back. Yeah, report back to Ymir. Okay. So
Present.
that's this one.
Ready.
This portal.
Soldiers, Rodan, Drazik, all of you. You really did it. I had my doubts, but times are changing. Enemies working together and the Dark Savant gone at last. We do have proof he was on that ship, right?
No, General. I regret we have no proof. We do know that his troopers were coming from the ship. At the very least, that threat is ended. Without a ship or troops, the Savant is no longer the threat he once was. But he may still be alive, and if he is, I think I know where he's going.
To Ascension Peak, he has nothing left to lose. All his plans destroyed. His ship in pieces. If he is alive, General, this is where he will be.
I believe you're right, Drazik. The Dark Savant is unpredictable, except in his desire to topple the Cosmic Lords. That's where we'll have to hit him. Ascension Peak, the entrance to the Cosmic Circle. To do that, Recon tells us we'll need 3 devices. The
Got
Astro
'em.
Domine, the Destiny Dominus, and the Chaos Molere. The IUF has already asked so much of you, but one last mission must be fulfilled. Bring those devices to Ascension Peak, and we'll meet you there. Zant is on his way. Rodan, Drazik, you'll stay here and help me gather our forces. Let's go, men. We don't have a lot of time.
Okay. So. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. At this point, really all we have to do is go to Ascension Peak, right? I kind of want to pick up Vi and maybe one more character. So let's do this. Oops. Oh, wrong character. Wrong portal. Let's see. I'm going back to Arnica to pick up Vi Domina. And hopefully RFS is here too somewhere. I'm not sure where he might be. But I feel like if we're going to confront the Dark Savant, I want Vi in the party. And I can't help, I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to have to go back and kill that Repax King. But we're just going to see how far we can take this. There's Vi.
It's great. Let's go. I always look forward to being.
All right, so a couple things we're going to do too. We need to get her outfitted. Spear of Death. 5 to 22, initiative -4. 9 to 17, initiative -1, 2 hit +1, poison kill. Not okay. So we're putting on a Spear of Death on her. Let's get her dressed. We've also got these things we need. We've also got some gadgets I want to try to make before we call it a day. Protection. I don't know where RFS might be hiding. Maybe over here by the ship. I'm not sure. I'm going to walk over to the ship and see. I'm not sure where he would be, if he's even here. Heck, he might be waiting for us right where we left him. Which, if that's the case... Yeah, why did I do that? We were in the... Because I need to go to the Turang safe house. That's where I need to go. You know, I'm sorry, look at that. Look at that reflection on the floor. That's amazing for 2001. Like, that's just impressive. I could always pick up Miles. You know what? Let's grab him just in case.
What's the Of course, let's get moving then.
What level is he? Level 13? Better than nothing, I guess. The Vorpal Blade on him. What else can I put on him? So some of these items we're scrolling past, you're supposed to turn in to a blacksmith. And they'll make an item for you. But unfortunately, the blacksmith was killed. Not by me, though. But by some roving monsters. So I'm going to the book here because I want to look up some gadget recipes. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Bellows. Bellows and a hose. I think I have both of these. So let's combine some stuff. We're going to make some gadgets here. I still never did figure out what to do with the wheel key. A part of me wants to figure all this stuff out, but then again, another part of me just wants to get the game finished, because, man, we put in a lot of hours here. Okay, guys, come on, where's these gadgets at? There's the hose. And I know I have the bellows. I've seen it. There it is.
Most satisfactory.
We have a water cannon. I'll take it. What else do we have? Electric lamp and an oscillator. Do we have that? Do we have any of that? Pendulum. What do we do with a pendulum? I'm looking at my cheat book here. Gunpowder in an empty bottle makes a noisemaker. Where did I just put that gunpowder? Gunpowder. Have tons of empty bottles. Combine.
Most satisfactory.
Oh, that's just one item. Okay. All right, electric lamp and oscillator. Do I have an oscillator? P-torch. I don't know if I have an oscillator or not. A chisel. Pulse pig. There, it looks like an oscillator.
Most satisfactory.
Strobe
Most
light.
valuable addition.
Yes, prismatic ray. I should have done this a long time ago. Electrodes and a high voltage transformer. There's electrodes. Do I have a high voltage transformer? I can only carry so much, so. Long metal tube. What does that do? giant magnet and a voltage amplifier, laser pointer, large prism, electrodes, metal belt, yeah. Chisel and a pendulum makes a jackhammer. I know I've got both of those. A jackhammer. Let's make a jackhammer. Where did I see that chisel? I got way too much stuff. There's the chisel. Where's the pendulum? Yeah, I should have done this long before now. I'm sorry, guys. Probably a lot of those fights would have gone a lot smoother had I had some of this stuff made. But at least we kind of get to see. Where's that pendulum at? I just saw it a minute ago. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay. There it is.
Most satisfactory.
A jackhammer. That is wild. And what else? Let's make one more thing. Broken blaster and a microwave chip. I think I already have a microwave ray, don't I? That's a mystery ray. So we do have a broken blaster and a microwave chip. That microwave ray may replace her mystery ray. I really want to make that. I don't know if it's a weapon or not. Let's see. I've carried around this microwave chip since the beginning. Wouldn't mind seeing that put to use. Microwave chip. That broken blaster was something we acquired not too long ago. Let me make sure it's in nobody else's inventory. Okay. Broken blaster.
Most satisfactory.
Microwave ray. Engineering. Spell boiling blood. Wow. Okay. So we've got some pretty interesting things here at this point. Some of these I can't even use because my gadgeteer level's not high enough. How is that? Engineering is not high enough. Requires engineering 85. Oh well, at least we've got them. So now we're going to warp back to the wilderness, because not far from the wilderness is the Ascension Peak. And here's my game plan. We're going to go ahead and go to Ascension Peak. And we're going to see if we can finish the game. If for some reason it all falls apart because we didn't kill the Rapax King, so be it. but I really don't think that's going to be an issue, simply because you can finish the game, you know, without angering the Rat Packs, you know, without freeing these prisoners. So, oh, we were already there. So let's save. Second save.
Where am I? I don't like the looks of this place.
So here we are. So what I can't remember is it this way to the... I feel like Ascension Peak is this way. Or it might even be up here. I just don't remember. It might even be up here. Yeah, because it is. That's Bella right there. The green is Bella. So let's rest. Let's get our stuff up.
You have summoned me?
Present?
Ready.
We're going to save here. We're going to make our way up to Ascension Peak. We'll try to do this without too much... What's this yellow? These yellow guys running around. We're going to try to do this without, you know, a whole lot of nonsense. And the good thing is, if we have to, we can come down here and we can do the Rapax King. But I feel like we're going to be able to take care of this. Although, I just have to say, Rodin did warn we have to kill the Rapax King. So I'm fully prepared for that, if need be. So I'm just going to scale. There's some monsters up ahead here. It's only 4 of them. We're going to hang to the wall so we make sure we don't miss the entrance. A part of me says, oh, I wish I had set a portal at Ascension Peak, but no, not really. We really needed the 2 portals that we had. We saved a lot of time by being able to warp to Mount Gigas
I
and
sense something moving.
that little portal in the Rapax Castle. Saved us a ton of time. And that was completely by accident, too. But those 2 portals worked out very nicely. Right, almost there. We'll never use that potion, but I'll take it anyway. And here we go. So like I said an episode or 2 ago, I remembered the big plotline twist. I'm going to make a 3rd save right here. Backup save.
foe lurks beyond.
Still going the right way? No, we passed it.
I see some sort of beast.
Mountain sprites. All right.
It shall be so.
These mountain sprites are no joke. And Miles is dead, just like that.
It bodes ill for us that our companion entered the sleep of death while under our care.
And I really need to be able to get into range. Man. We're gonna have a wipe here.
Give me something to shoot, darling.
Didn't realize I was in continuous battle mode either. Yeah, we're about to wipe out. Crazy. Okay, so let's heal all.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Try to advance on them. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not doing that at all. Crazy. How do I want to proceed here? All right, we're about to encounter them, but I'm going to be a little better prepared this time.
Look, a creature.
First thing we're going to do we're going to move forward. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just cast a heal all, a preventative, in case we need it.
Very well. Very well.
So
I'm on it.
Oh, and this time they approached me. How ridiculous. Last time they stayed way back there. Oh, there's 6 of them this time. Alright, so here's how we're going to do it. That ice ball is wild, so we're going to throw up an element shield.
Very well.
We're going to do a dulcimer of mending.
With pleasure.
And I'm going to try to silence these things.
Very well.
Let's see how this goes. That'll help. effect on silence. But that element shield will be the trick. I'm gonna try to freeze him.
With pleasure.
I'm also gonna try some of this.
Very well.
I'm gonna do a silence again, just in case.
Very well.
So we can silence these guys. We'll steamroll them. Alright, one silence. Good deal. Alright, this should be a walk in the park now.
Very well.
Actually, no. I need a stamina. I need a rest all, not a heal all.
Very well.
And we'll just melee the rest of the way.
Shoot, darling.
Alright, so she needs some more arrows. What do we got arrow-wise? That's just regular arrows. I think I got some special arrows. Hunter quarrels. That's for a crossbow. That quarrel's for crossbow. Shrike arrows, okay. Alright, so we're going to do this backup save. Update. Bella should be up here. There she is. Bella from the first game, Cosmic Forge.
It's good to see you again. I have long been interested in the Cosmic Circle for personal reasons. It was while studying the Circle that I became interested in the Savant. Throughout many worlds, it is known he hungers for any relic, any news of the Cosmic Circle. And so, I became more curious still. Eventually, I uncovered what I believe to be the true reason the Savant seeks to ascend. The only way I can be sure is to bring the Savant to the Circle itself. There, the Cosmic Forge will reveal all. No cons... Yes. If there's nothing more serious to rise...
Alright, so...
If there's nothing more serious...
So, do I have to talk to him? Like, what do I have to do here?
Within the artifact...
I've got everything we need.
One of three. I have long been... Eventually, Yes, the Cosmic Forge. So little of it is known in this world.
It is the pen used by the Cosmic Lords to write the fate of the universe itself. Of course, the Lords keep it securely hidden within the Cosmic Circle, except for that unfortunate incident.
Okay.
To rise from Ascension Peak, we shall see.
So will he let me
It
go?
was a pleasure.
Okay, so he'll just let me go.
Ascension Peak, huh? You guys go on ahead. Nothing personal.
All right.
What's the word on the street?
So he doesn't want to come. So goodbye.
Look me up.
Till we meet again.
Here we are. The final stage. It has been so long since I've been here. I don't know what to expect.
This is Ascension Peak. I can't wait. Up and onwards to the Cosmic Circle.
We're gonna rest. I'm gonna get a full rest in. We're gonna get everything up and running.
You have summoned me? It will be done.
We're gonna go fully prepared. Now remember, I fully understand that I may have to go back and take care of this Rapax King.
Ready.
Because he mentioned coming here with the Dark Savant. So it wouldn't surprise me if, because I didn't kill him, he'll be here with the Dark Savant, and it may make that fight harder. I'm ready for that. We're going to see how it goes. So what do we have? Rapax. So there are Rapax here. They're ready to fight. Which way are they going? So yeah, they're coming this way.
Planning to ascend, are you? Yes, we thought you might be coming this way with your little artifacts. But you can consider yourself finished. With this route closed, now the Rapax and the Dark Savant control the only way into Ascension Peak, and you'll never get through.
A Rapax landslide blocks the path to Ascension Peak.
Let's get them, guys.
Let's see what we can do.
With pleasure.
So again, I'm ready to have to go back if we need to.
Very well.
Very well.
Valentine necklace. Very nice. Alright, so let's fight these. So when we first zoned in here, there was that earthquake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and kill that king. I have a feeling. I'm gonna see if the characters say anything when we get closer, though. And maybe we'll go back and talk to Bella first.
Pleasure.
Very well.
Oh, I gotta get closer.
It will be done.
Alright. So yeah, so there's no getting past this. And this must be because the king lives. I'm going to go back and talk to Bella when I mentioned the landslide. What's this? I just want to see if Bella has anything to say about it. And if not, I know what to do. But we're at 2 hours already. So, that would mean that this is not going to finish up tonight. That tomorrow will be the finale. Let's see what Bella has to say about the landslide.
It's good. Your time is limited. I have long been interested. Eventually, I uncovered.
Alright, so
Yes, I will meet you on Ascension.
well, I can't get through. Actually, let me do this.
To see you. We will work.
Okay.
We shall see.
Alright. So, all things considered, this is where we're going to stop tonight. Because I have a feeling I've got to come back down here and kill that king so that this landslide cannot occur. But that's why I kept a second save right here. But this is where we're stopped tonight. Tomorrow will be the finale of the game for sure, and I look forward to it. Until then, I hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll be back tomorrow while we finish this game out once and for all. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.